Can you tell that green is my favorite color? Okay, come, let's have a seat. Thought it'd be quite nice to just have a practice together, just because we are reaching towards the middle of the year and everyone is having this very stagnant feeling. So I thought it's quite nice to just give a little bit of time to ourselves. Join me, have a seat, find whatever's comfortable for you, right? I like to place a block under my bum just to lift my hips up. Hips over the knees is always nice for the belly, but you can take whatever works for you. Could be a seated position, could be lying down. But when you get the chance, just allow yourself to bring that awareness to the breath. Or just even just arrive physically in this space. Bring the awareness to the mat that is beneath you. The thighs, the shoulders over your hips. And just close down the eyes. Not overthinking anything, but just allowing yourself to arrive in this space here. Acknowledging every heavy feeling, every emotion, every encounter that you've had this past day, week, month, or even year so far. And know that what's happened is already happened. You can't change any of that. So what you can do right now is just to be present. So give yourself this bit of time, just allowing yourself to let the shoulders soften, let the arms feel heavy. Notice your head stack over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over the blocks or on the ground, and just staying here. Noticing every thought that comes into your mind, acknowledging it, saying, okay, yes, I hear you, and then just letting it pass. Very often we're being told to push that thought away or just, disregard it and come back to your breath or, whatever you're supposed to be doing to focus, right? But what if instead of rejecting it and sort of redirecting yourself by sort of forcing yourself, allow yourself to just ignore the distraction that is in your mind, because it's not going to go away, right? But when you acknowledge it and you recognize it, you don't exactly have to address it immediately. You can let it go. You can put it to the side. It's just like plucking thoughts, acknowledging it and then placing it outside of the mat for you to address later on. So let's do that today. Just taking just one more breath here. Exhale, just sigh it out. Removing the block from beneath you, allowing yourself to find a nice seat on the mat, any way you like. Placing that right hand to the ground, we lift that left hand overhead. Stretching out to the side. Keeping that left hip nice and heavy. Allowing that beautiful long sensation coming from the lower back on the left side. Now if your shoulders are feeling a little bit tight here, more than welcome to also just draw circles with the arms. Or you can even just stay still, let the arm hang overhead. Whatever works best for you. Slowly changing side, left hand to the ground, right hand overhead. Also noticing if your chest is collapsing inwards. Can we roll that shoulder back, top shoulder back, elbow towards the sky? Maybe even drawing circles. Maybe staying still. And take the variation that works best or feels best for you. I know in yoga they're always talking about finding what feels good. Yes, but at the same time you also have to discern yourself, right? Is it feeling good because it's what feels safe, or is it feeling good because it's what you need right now? Your body will know when it needs to be pushed. You just need to tune into it. But yeah, allow yourself to find that stillness, taking a moment, maybe bringing your hands in front of you, interlacing them and bring overhead. Inhaling here. As you exhale, let it rain to the sides. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Pressing into the palms, lifting up and down. Good. We come onto tabletop position. Stacking our shoulders over our wrists, our hips over our belly. Hips over our knees. Hips over belly. And just start rocking side to side, up and down. Now, I love this pose, and I think every yoga teacher does in general, most at least, just because it's so nice in terms of being able to give you options to freely express yourself. Now, of course, fully bearing in mind that some of us feel a little bit sensitive with the knees, feel free to always fold the mat or maybe place pillows underneath. All right. Allowing yourself to rock side to side, up and down. It's always a good time to check in to see how our bodies are feeling. Beautiful. Now from here, keep the right fingertips nice and light, pressing into the left palm, lifting the hand up, wrapping that bottom rib underneath the top rib. As you exhale, bring the arm through, thread it under, and allow your right ear, right shoulder to just melt down towards the ground. Now this might feel a little bit uncomfortable in the twist, but notice if you want to, you can always grab a block, place it under your head like a pillow, and allowing yourself to find that nice twist. It's a little bit tight. Notice if your hip pops up to the left side. Can you see if you can balance it out? Pressing both knees nice and firm into the ground. Really finding that balance in the back. Option to stay here. Option to bring that left arm forward. Or sending it to the small of your back behind. Maybe even hooking it on the inside of your right thigh. Beautiful. Slowly release. Coming back. Now left hand to the sky. Right rib hugging underneath. Opening the chest up. As you exhale, thread it through. Send the left arm all the way to the right side. Find your balance. And then find the variation that works best for you. Sometimes your back can feel a little bit stuck, and the only way to get into it is always to just collapse that left hip towards the ground. A left hip inwards and sort of like popping that right hip up. But if you can you just notice what works best for you. Ultimately, we want to prioritize finding that sensation, opening up the back in this case. Slowly and gently releasing, coming back, tabletop. Good. Allowing ourselves here to tuck the toes under, gently sending our hips slightly higher. So coming into our downward facing dog. So bring the feet in if you need to and start pedaling the feet out. Ooh, so nice. Beautiful. Bring the feet together. We take an inhale. Bring that right leg to the sky, kicking the back heel off the ground towards the back. Slowly bring it down. Right, left leg change. Bring it down. 2 more times. Down. Always as you're doing this, making sure that the movement is coming from the butt. So squeezing the glutes down. Good. Gazing forward, walking all the way to the front of the mat. Keeping the knees nice and soft. Keeping the left hand towards the ground. So heel toe the feet out to the side so that the hip width distance apart. left hand to the ground, bring the right hand to the sky. Bend that left knee as you wrap that left rib underneath. Beautiful, bring it down. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the sky. That twist. Beautiful. Now if you want to, you can of course get into it deeper by bringing the blocks underneath the hand. And as you're twisting, allow that opposite knee to always bend, giving yourself the chance to get deeper into the pose. I'll just do it one more time. Beautiful. I lost count, sorry if I did it more. That's fine. Now coming into a forward fold. Keep the heels nice and heavy, slowly and gently come all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana. Good. All right. Take an inhale, bring the hands to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down. Keep the belly nice and soft, knees bend if you want to. Inhale, take a halfway lift, hands on the shins, on the ground, gaze forward. Lengthen the spine, back side towards the back. As you exhale, bring the hands down, step back. Plank position or half plank, drop the knees if you want to. Make sure that you're stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Pressing nice and strong into the palms, take an inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees down if you haven't already. Gaze forward, slowly lower yourself all the way to the ground. Finger pads to the sides of the mat or outside of the mat. Take an inhale, striking cobra. Keep the backs of the feet heavy, tops of the feet to the ground. As you exhale, slowly melt the chest down, shoulders are nice and broad. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale down. 1 last time, inhale. Really broadening the shoulders, finding the connection with the ground, with the arms. Bring the hands to the sides of the chest. Take an inhale. Come back to tabletop position. Send the hips back, child's pose. Take deep breaths. With the next breath, we snake all the way up to plank position, slowly snaking up the body, coming through tabletop, tucking the toes under, plank position. Inhaling here. As you exhale, slowly lowering yourself all the way down. Inhale, bring the palms forward to the sides of the face. Take an inhale, lift up, rolling the shoulders back, squeezing the glutes and lifting the chest. Cobra position. We lift the right hand to the sky. We slowly just thread the arm underneath, coming into thread the needle, or modified version of thread the needle. Keep the head nice and heavy, or you can stay just placed over block. Allowing yourself to stretch that left hand forward. Really stretching out the outer left shoulder. Oh, outer right shoulder, sorry. Slowly and gently releasing that. Allowing yourself to change sides, so left hand comes to the sky or towards the sides. And as you exhale, thread it under. Do the same thing. Now, the further that your left hand comes out to the opposite side, the easier it'll be. So if you want something a little bit more, I guess, deeper, more intense, you can, of course, always just bring the chest or let the arm just cross the chest, nice and soft. Sometimes placing my head over the block helps. Sometimes placing my chin also works as well. So see how you're just feeling on that day. No 2 days are the same. No 2 sides will feel exactly the same at any point. So always approach with fresh eyes. Slowly, gently release. come back to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, send the hips to the sky. Down dog. Beautiful. From here, bring that right leg to the sky. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, drop the foot down. Drop the back heel down, back knee down. Come into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Rolling the shoulders back, sinking the hips low as you bend the front knee. 2 breaths here. Shoulders nice and heavy, shoulders are broad. Gaze can come forward. Left hand down, right hand to the sky. Easy twist. Let that bottom rib wrap underneath the body. Gaze towards the right hand as much as you can. Keeping the right knee nice and close to the chest. Slowly bring that right hand back down. Slowly step back into plank position. Inhaling in, gazing forward. As you exhale, drop the knees down. Slowly melt down towards the ground. Inhale, cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Chest is nice and open. As you exhale, tuck the toes under. Send the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Bring the left leg to the sky. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, drop the left foot between the palms. Dropping that right knee behind. Anjaneyasana on the other side. Now remember, always step into train tracks, not tightrope. So if you feel imbalance, always widen the step. One more breath. Sink the hips nice and low. With the next breath, bring that right hand to the ground, left hand to the sky. Easy twist. The outer knee always tends to flare, so make sure you're pressing down into that front foot, keeping it nice and heavy. Making sure that front knee is as close as you can to your chest as possible, just really working the adductors, the inner thighs. Slowly bring the hand down. Step back. Coming into plank or half plank position again. Gaze forward. All the way down. Inhaling in, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Just allow the awareness to come back to the breath. If your body's feeling exceptionally tired, then feel free to bring your hands to the sides. Allow yourself to take up as much space or as little space as you want. Beautiful. Slowly just curl yourself back up, coming to this thunderbolt position. Hands over the thighs, just allow yourself to roll the shoulders back. Just a couple of times here. I know your upper body can feel a little bit heavy from the day sometimes, but it's always nice to just give yourself a little bit of a chance to be here. Open up the chest a bit. Roll it forward. Alright, now gently we're just going to crawl all the way to the front and lower our bodies all the way to the ground. From here we bring our right hand all the way to the side, left palm towards the chest. From here, can either bend your knees or can keep them straight. We're rolling over to the right side of the body. Purpose over here is to find that nice stretch in the chest on the right side of the chest. Can either stay here if you feel the sensation that works enough for you. Can also bring that top leg and step on it. Step towards the back. What it does is that it gives you a deeper twist. Allows you to get into that muscle a little bit more. Let the hip feel nice and heavy. If it feels awkward, place a block underneath. Your left hand is like a support stand. Or if you want to, even you can just circle that left hand back. Just take 3 breaths. Now this is really nice to just get into it. I say that for myself, but I'm sure someone can benefit from this too. Now slowly and gently we ease out of this pose. Now this pose is quite deep, so always give yourself a little bit of space. Exit how you entered, or exit the same way you entered. Slowly rolling yourself back. And then now bringing that left arm out to the side, right hand in, rolling onto the left side of the body. You can step the top leg back. Even just bending both legs for support. This feels really nice at opening up the chest, so never a bad thing. One more breath here. Slowly just return. Give yourself a moment as you lie down, just to feel the echoes of sensations in your body. And gently coming back into child's pose. Slowly allowing yourself to just roll back up. We'll just do one last thing before we finish off the practice today. Now over here, I'll be moving, but you can stay at the back of your mat. Just want you to tuck the toes under, pressing all 10 toes, doing your best to press all 10 toes into the ground before you slowly lower your bum towards your heels. We're just gonna do this toe tuck for 10 counts. Just allowing ourselves to really get into that stretch. We have so many nerves at the bottom of our feet. It's always nice to just give ourselves that little bit of massage, you know what I mean? Notice yourself finding that tension. See if you can spread out the tension all the way from the base of your big toe all the way back to your pinky toes, baby toes. 2 more breaths. Keep the shoulders nice and broad, arms nice and soft. And slowly rock forward, hands on the front, pedal the feet out, knock it against the front. And then gently lower yourself all the way down. Allowing yourself to just come onto your bums, taking a moment here, feet out in front of you and slowly rolling all the way back. Now if you have clips, hair ties, spectacles, since I have them, I'm going to remove them. Just come onto the ground. And just taking a moment here, just feeling your back against the ground. Quite wonderful actually, isn't it? Especially after being on our feet or just carrying the weight of our body upright. It's just always quite hard. Sometimes it can be a lot. We bring that right knee towards the chest. Give ourselves a rock right and left, just massaging the back of the body, the lower back. Can drop it towards the opposite side, just giving ourselves a gentle twist. Left hand over right knee. Our right arm can come out to the side. Maybe gazing past the right fingertips for a deeper twist. Some yoga teachers call this rinsing out all the emotions and twists that are stuck in your body. Call it whatever you want. It feels good. It's like rinsing a dirty t-shirt, right? Squeeze all that bad stuff. And then you start anew. Slowly bring the knee back to center, change sides. Rock it side to side first. Before you drop it over to the opposite side. I always get this niggly feeling at the backbone, my lower back. Maybe I should get it checked. But sometimes you don't want to make a big deal out of things, right? So we just monitor it. Notice the difference you might feel in the two sides of your body. Feel that softness. Sometimes in stillness, our mind tends to wander about the non-essential things, but they still take up space because clearly they're important enough to us. But sometimes they take up a bit too much space than necessary, and it just consumes us. That's why it's always nice to just take a moment in this stillness to sort of take back control in a sense. Recenter, reground, and just find out what's the most important to us. What are our priorities? And sometimes the stretching really helps with that. It gives us a bit of time to do that. We bring the knee back to center. Bring both knees to chest. Give yourself a hug here. Maybe even lifting your head, shoulders off the ground. Slowly releasing. Take any last poses. Maybe happy baby. Maybe plow. Maybe candlestick. Whatever you want. Doesn't really matter to me. Ultimately, it's your practice, right? You just do whatever the hell you want to do. Slowly release the feet out. Let your feet fall wherever they need to fall. Let the hands fall wherever they want to fall. Better still if they fall off the mat, because we don't want to define ourselves just by these four corners that are man-made. Completely arbitrary. Keep the gaze soft, eyes closed. Allow yourself to just recenter, reconnect with your body, and rest in Shavasana. Here's where I leave you now. Enjoy your rest. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.